so I'm going to do my monthly favorites today. I have a few things. I've got hair, beauty, bath and body type things, and then podcasts, apps, and some things I've been liking to wear lately. So yeah, let's just get right into it. As far as hair goes, there's one product that I found actually last month, and I really love it. I've never splurged before on a high-end hairspray, and I did this time. I've had high-end hairsprays in the past from subscription services, but I've never just spent $22 on a hairspray. The most I spent on a hairspray I think was like $6 or $7 at Target. But this is the Amika touchable hairspray. So this is like a more flexible hairspray. They make this hairspray in a stronger hold if you want it. I love it. The packaging's really cute. It smells fantastic, and I think it was well worth the money. And I can put it in my hair and not feel like I have to wash my hair the same day. I can curl my hair, spray it with this hairspray, and then wear my hair that way for 2 more days. So I really like that because I'm the kind of person that doesn't wash my hair that often, so that's really important to me. As far as beauty goes, I've got 2 things. One is a mascara. This is the Aero Endure Water Resistant Mascara. I love this. I got this in my BIRCHBOX last month, and it's been my go-to. The wand I think is really fantastic. I didn't think it looked like that special to me when I saw it at first, but when I used it I was like, oh my gosh, it really amps up my eyelashes. And I've been using it all month, and it's still not empty, and this is just like a little sample. So I probably will consider buying this in the future, or maybe if I can get my hands on another sample size. I tend to like sample size mascaras, so we'll see about that. Another item I have here is my Brow Bar Brow Definer. This is an eyebrow pencil. It's the kind that just like twists up. I used this thing until I could not use it anymore. The shade matches with my eyebrow perfectly. It's super buildable, so if I was going for a more natural look or even like didn't have any other makeup on, I could use this just to kind of line my eyebrows up again, and it looked really natural. You couldn't tell. Or if I was going for a more dramatic like glam look and I was going out for the night, I would really build this up, and it was just so smooth and just went on very evenly. I really like it. And this was in the color Indian Chocolate, the extra slim brow pencil. On to Bath and Body. So this one is kind of a different thing. I bought this at Lush. It's a deodorant. I was looking for a more natural deodorant to use because I've been using, you know, like Dove and Lady Speed Stick all my life, and it's not good for you. So I was looking for a replacement that wasn't Tom's of Maine. This is the Lush deodorant. It's called Aromaco. They sell like 4 different kinds of deodorant there. There's one other bar deodorant, and then there's like 2 different powdered ones. One is like green or gray, and then one is like a white powder. I ended up with this one. It was, I believe, the most expensive one there. So it's $7 for every 3.5 ounces. And it was by the weight, so I just bought a chunk that was already pre-cut, and it was like $15. Yeah, kind of expensive, but I've had this since October, and I would say that this was maybe this big. It was like this much more, and I've had this since October, and I still have a ton left. It is very natural, so it works. But at the end of the day, like, you're gonna smell a little bit. But that's like the trade-off for using natural products. So yeah, but I like it, and I don't mind smelling a little at the end of the day, like after a long work day or whatever, or if after I go on a hike, like, I'm gonna smell. So yeah, definitely recommend trying this. A tip for this though is that it tends to get dry sometimes, like if you don't use it for a few days, or if it's like hot or whatever, you can just like get a paper towel and wipe off the top, and it'll bring that like smooth part out again. So the next Bath and Body thing I have is something I've been using since I was a teenager. I think a lot of women that come from my ethnic background also use this. I'm Asian. This is the Koji soap. I just grew up using this. I know it's kind of getting trendy now, but this is like something that I've literally been using since I was like 13 years old. So for like over 10 years. This is the one I'm currently using. This is what it looks like when you buy it in a package. And it comes in, you can buy them in a pack of 2, and it comes in a little box with like this Asian girl face on it. It's really cute. And they're really inexpensive. I mean, you can buy like 4 of them for under 20 bucks, and 1 bar will last you a long time if you're only using it on your face. But there's different ways to use it. It is a brightening soap, but I literally use it, I wash my face twice. So I use it one time, I rub it into my hands, and I take my makeup off, and then I rinse it off, and then I do it again just to, so I'm like, okay, I got my makeup off, now this part, the second part, is me cleansing my face. And I like it. I mean, I grew up using it, and it feels weird when I don't have that with me, because I don't have this with me when I travel. So when I travel, I only have like a regular cleanser, and I just feel, I don't know, my skin misses it, I guess. You can use it on other parts of your body though if you're trying to brighten that area. I know some people use it like on their inner thighs, in their armpits, like just areas that get darker. I haven't used it for anything like that. I use it for my face, but I know that I could use it for that. Some people will like rub it onto their body and let it kind of sit on their body for like 10 minutes before they wash it off. So yeah, and you can just buy that like on Amazon if you don't have like an Asian store near you. My 2 next favorites are podcasts. The first one is My Favorite Murder. I love this podcast. It is a little bit of a mixture of comedy and true crime. If you're into investigative true crime podcasts, you might like this podcast, but don't expect to get like a super informative podcast, because it's mostly like laughter and talking, and talking about things that aren't true crime as well. So one host is a writer and stand-up comedian. The other host is a TV person. She is on the Food Channel, and the 2 of them together, they're just like basically 2 friends sitting on their couch talking about true crime and laughing a lot and telling jokes, and it's really fantastic. I love it. The next podcast that I really love is called Guys We Fucked. If you are not 18, maybe don't listen to this podcast. It talks about a lot of inappropriate things. They talk very openly about sex, about just a lot of feminist topics. They talk about gender, they talk about politics. It's 2 stand-up comedians that host it, and every week they have a guest, and they also read emails that listeners write in, and they give advice the best they can. And I really like it. Not only is it really funny because 2 comedians host it, but I learn a lot from it, from the hosts, from the guests that they have on the show. I've learned quite a bit about just like simple things that maybe I should know, like rights, women's rights, what's going on in the world, what it's like to be a woman of color or a trans person. It's really fantastic, and I really love that podcast. I really recommend if you give these podcasts a try if you're into A, comedy, B, true crime, and C, just sex and women's rights and learning. Yeah, if you're into true crime and comedy, check out My Favorite Murder. If you're into comedy and you're into sex and you're into women's rights and learning about other people, trans people, gay people, just all kinds of things, if you want to learn and hear other people's point of views, Guys We Fucked is the podcast for you. You'll have a good time, I promise. So the last 2 things I have are clothing items. The first thing is bralettes. I've been super into bralettes lately. I seldom wear bras. If I wear a bra, it's because I have to, because of the kind of shirt I'm wearing, or I'm working out, I'm going on a hike, I'll wear a sports bra. But if I have to wear a bra, like for example today, I'm wearing this knitted top that is mesh, so I'm wearing this black bralette. It's very comfortable. I don't feel like I'm wearing like tons of padding and wire. I feel free to move and it's not heavy. So this is another example of a bralette. This is from Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply line. I got this at Macy's. The one I'm wearing right now is from Victoria's Secret. I love this one too. I have also another gray one. I really love bralettes right now. The last item that I have for this month is my favorite shorts. These are from Old Navy, and some people might think they're ugly, but they're so comfortable. I wear them pretty much any chance I get. I wear them hiking, I wear them around town when I'm running errands. They're just like these cargo Old Navy shorts. And I can insert a picture for you guys so you can see what they look like on me, but they're kind of like, they go above your waist and they're just really loose, and I can be really comfortable, and there's tons of pockets, and I just feel like my best self in these. I really, honestly, I do. So that has been my May favorites, guys. Thanks for watching. You guys can hit that subscribe button, and if you want to be notified every time you come onto YouTube that I have a new video out, hit that bell. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I also just recently started a Poshmark, so I have a Poshmark too. All of my social media accounts are cafeteria food with a K. So yeah, leave any questions or comments below, and have a good one, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.